All right, welcome back here, Traverse City, Turtle Creek Casino and Hotel 250 on the MIRA Race Network, presented by GINOP Sales and Service. Nate Dreyer, Spanky Robinson. And Spanky, we've had some changes. We're getting the Sportsman 600 classes out as they are following our Kaisner Construction Pace Sled. Essentially, for the rest of the day, any classes that were just going to have one heat with 8 or less sleds in them, like the Sportsman 600, we are going straight to a 5-lap final. We'll have some heat races later on as well that we'll take the top 4 of, but in an effort to save the track, we are going to be moving into just straight to the final with classes like this, the Sportsman 600, which will start off our day as that Kaisner Construction pace sled pulls off.
Well, just trying to condense the laps on the track here, and so yeah, I mean this will be a final here as we see 6 machines across the line getting ready to roll.
All right, we'll tear off here from the Advanced Installation start-finish line as they're doing a little bit of a test of the track. It lined up at that start-finish, and we will wait for the O'Reilly Auto Parts green flag in our Sportsman 600 class. All the way to the outside, Cameron Williams out of Flint, who we saw had a big moment in one of his races a little bit earlier on today. He'll get ready to get things set as we line up at that Advanced Installation start-finish line and get ready for the green.
Yeah, some good-looking iron there across the line, getting ready to go. I believe that number 60, that's Troy DeWalt on the inside. Williams on the outside in the 3. The 44, that's, is that Bryce Pretzel?
As we are green, DeWald gets a good jump. A little bit of traffic from the outside as well. Troy DeWald slides to the inside. He'll take the early advantage. Zach DeWald trying to follow in tight in the 3rd spot as they're fighting the conditions. They find their way off of that 2nd turn for the first time. A lot of water out there after they were trying to do some damming out there to help limit some of the water intake they're getting. Look at the 86 fighting it as he's
Zach DeWald
off the pace.
Makes the move and just absolutely showers that 86 machine. Troy DeWald, your leader. Zach DeWald, his son, in 2nd in that 57. That Mickey Sled's sponsored number 57.
That was Jack Henderson having some issues, who's now falling back to the 3rd spot, getting up on the wheel as Aaron Celestino is looking to track him down. But it's DeWald versus DeWald, and the battle up front is Troy's the one that's pulling away. A 5-lap final here. We're going straight to the final in the Sportsman 600 class, and Troy DeWald controlling. We'll see if Zach can find a way to track him down. It's going to be a family battle for the Sportsman 600 title.
Yeah, the veteran Troy DeWald, he is so many laps on so many tracks. He's in control. Look at how smooth, that nice and flat that machine is off that Polaris off turn 4 to the line. Zach DeWald in 2nd. Looks the battle. Is that Celestino and the battle in for 3rd there?
Yeah, Celestino's moved up into the 3rd spot. Slipping back through the field is Jack Henderson, as closing in on him is Cameron Williams. The look up front, though, is on Troy DeWald. He won a combined class in the Sportsman 600 division last time out at Eagle River in that big competition there, and he's got a chance to go back-to-back to open up his season as he's stretching that lead over Zach more and more as each lap ticks by here in this 5-lap final for Sportsman 600.
Look at that, the beautiful view on MIRA Race Network here as Troy DeWald muscles that sled through turn 3 and 4. Watch now as he comes off 4 to the line here. What a beautiful picture, Nate.
DeWald off the final turn. Across the line, takes the checkered, presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts, and Troy DeWald picks up a win. He got the good jump, Spanky, and he never looked back.
Troy DeWald looking back to see who's in 2nd. That'll be Zach DeWald in that 57. I believe he'll finish 2nd. Who got 3rd, Nate? Was that Celestino or?
Celestino had moved up into the 3rd spot. He was able to get by Jack Henderson, so it looks like it will be Celestino out of Sault Ste. Marie that'll grab the final spot on the podium.
Aaron Celestino up in the Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan area. Good rider from up there. There's Troy DeWalt. Good look at DeWalt there. Boy, what a veteran is. That sled was running nice and flat on kind of untested conditions for that machine here in the wet conditions, but great job by Troy DeWalt.
Yeah, absolutely. He's able to ride that 1990 Polaris Indy 600cc to victory in the Sportsman 600 class, and Troy DeWalt continues his very, very hot start to the 2024 season. 250 LC is going to be up next, and this once again will be a class that was 7 riders. We're going to go straight into a final, and a 5-lap final to determine a winner in that sprint class up next. So the heats are off the table this afternoon, trying to save the track a little bit as much as possible, and we're going to get right into some more great activities. We have one more look right here at Troy DeWald leaving the circuit. After he picks up the win, he'll go over and celebrate, go by Zach as well on his way back to the paddock.
Yeah, Troy DeWalt, many-time champion up at the Sioux I-500 and that Cataract Collision, Arctic Cat on aboard his own Polaris there, the number 60. And how about Zach DeWalt, real strong weekend last weekend at Eagle River, and in the 57 finishes second here to his dad.